What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we began the Let's Play. I kind of explained how things are going, blah, blah, blah. We got our team. And like I said, I did a little bit of off-screen grinding. I think what I'm going to do, and I think this is just how I'm going to do it for the entire Let's Play, is after every video, I am going to give each team member a single level increase from the level that they are at when the episode ends. That's all I'm going to do. That's all there is to it. And I'm only going to do that, though, until level 15. At level 8, they're all going to learn Sand Attack, and at level 15, they're all going to get their first elemental move. And for each one, that is Razor Leaf for Leafeon, Icy Wind for Glaceon, Pursuit for Umbreon, Confusion for Espeon, Water Gun, I believe, for Vaporeon, and Thunder Shock for Jolteon. So once they all get those, the grinding stops. That's not what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be playing the game normally. All that good stuff. Let's get a move on past into Route 30. And, oh, no, let's not yet. And fight, thank you, Leafeon. So we're going to want to head up this way. And we're going to be running into our first set of trainer battles here after this fight. Again, I have Leafeon in the front because Leafeon clearly has the best physical attack of my team. And when all we got is tackle, that's kind of an important thing to be doing, since you don't want to see me slogging through every single battle. I mean, it's still slogging through, trust me. Not to mention we got Weedle on this route with that Poison Sting, and that's going to suck for her. But, I mean, this is the fastest I can make it go. This really is. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. I mean, at least I'm not using Espeon. That would take... I mean, you think 3 hits on tackle is bad enough on a Weedle? Espeon would probably do like 4. That's not very good. That's not very good. Alright, so, going up here, we're going to be actually running into our very first Pokemon battle of the entire game. That was, well, I mean, I guess that was sort of optional. I don't know if it was optional, though. Maybe we can't skip this one. Either way, our first battle is here against Youngster Joey, the infamous Youngster Joey, who really, really loves his Rattata. I mean, this kid's kind of obsessed with his Rattata. I mean, I guess he's been around his Rattata since he was just a little youngster. Oh, wait, he still is a youngster. Since he was a really little kid, like at least 2 years old. That's called a toddler, you frickin' idiot. Yeah, since then, he's been around this Rattata, and all he does is praise it endlessly, and he absolutely loves his Rattata, and guess what? We just murdered it. But thank goodness for the experience we're gonna get. Yep, you're out of Pokemon, because you suck. Can I get your number? No. He is never going to shut up throughout the entire game, and all he's gonna do is tell you about his precious Rattata. Just avoid that. Please, for your own sake, don't bother yourself with the Rattata. I have a fan running. I'm gonna turn that fan off because the recording is probably gonna pick that up, and I would rather it didn't. So now we're up against a Pidgey. Hopefully we should take this thing down pretty quickly, considering it's only level 2. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 hits. Awesome. So again, yeah, we're gonna be kind of slogging through this game for a while. Hopefully, though, once we get about to the first gym, it won't be so bad. I mean, I'm really hoping. I'm going to end up probably doing a lot of grinding between episodes, but after this Pokemon right here, I think we should get a level up from Leafeon, and then we can move over to the next Pokemon, so that's pretty good. Oh, that was so close. Just got to hope for those critical hits. And man, you know, that was something they needed to do a little sooner than this. They did it in Gen 5, unfortunately, where they made Tackle a little bit stronger. It wasn't a base attack of 35, it was like 50 or something. And I think they actually raised its accuracy to 100 too. I really wish they would have done that sooner, but unfortunately we're just going to have to live with what we got. It's okay. Now let's switch over to Glaceon, and she can fight through the next few fights. Yay, it's going to take some time. What do we got here? I don't think she's she's not a battle. She's not a trainer, but that's okay. So now we're going to move on to our first of many bug catchers throughout this game. They're always a lot of fun to deal with. Especially if they got like a Metapod or something like that. Yeah, this one's thankfully just got a Caterpie, but I wouldn't be surprised if next we got a Metapod. You know what the worst part about fighting a Metapod or a Kakuna is like the experience they give you is barely more than a Weedle or Caterpie. Like, it's such a small difference that it's not even worth it, because most Pokemon in this game, the evolutions, that's the best thing about fighting an evolved form, is you get a bigger experience increase. than fighting the basic form, which, that's probably that's the best thing about it. But with Kakuna and Metapod, I don't even know if there really is an increase. Like, there might be, but it's so minor that it sucks. I mean, granted, Caterpie and Weedle don't give you much experience anyway, but Metapod and Kakuna, man, you can do a little bit better. Thank goodness that only does 1 damage to her Glaceon. Wow. Gotta love that physical defense on Glaceon. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, they slowed her the heck down, which is going to be kind of a problem to deal with. Now, I'm sure some of you people are wondering what the heck these nicknames are on these Pokemon. And I'll be honest, it's an inside joke. That's really all there is to it. I've never been one to nickname Pokemon based on, like, a joke that everyone knows, a meme, stuff like that. I don't find that to be very fun. These ones are based off an inside joke. Now, I'm sure there are people watching that will get the reference. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might get the reference. But aside from that, these are an inside joke. I guess I could sort of say that Cynthia, get it? Because it's synthesis, Cynthia, get it? And Eve, because it's the morning, it's Eve, get it? That's really all there is to the jokes. Like, that's about as much as I can tell you for some of the names. And, oh, okay, Mom is calling. Hello, Levi. Oh, heard from Professor Elm that we went on a long trip. I wish you would have told me. Oh, crap, I forgot to talk to her. I feel so awful. Should you save it? Yeah, Mom, I would like if you save some of my money. Yes, please. She actually is going to give us some pretty good stuff. Well, sometimes she'll give us some good stuff. Sometimes she won't. But you can always go pick up all of the money that she saves for you at a later time. There is that. And let's keep going. Oh, not a trainer here. What do you have to say, though, buddy? Dark Cave. Pokemon can light it up and explore it. That it would be nice if we actually had Flash. Now let's get a potion. And keep going on to Violet City. This guy is a bit eccentric, I believe. Oh, no. Maybe this isn't the guy I'm thinking of. I walked too far today looking for Pokemon feeder, and I'm sleepy. For a wild Pokemon, it'd be easy to catch. That's all he tells us. Okay. Just a little thing about putting Pokemon to sleep. This right here is a black apricorn. Blech. Apricorn, as the game says. Just blech. I don't know why I can't add 2 more letters to say black, but oh well, whatever. This trainer right here, I believe he actually is useful if you talk to him. But again, or if you talk to him, if you get his Pokegear number, but don't quote me on that. We'll see actually what he says when we're done with the fight. But yeah, anyway. It is actually kind of nice to be playing Pokemon again. It's really nice to actually be playing this the legitimate way, and by legit way, I'm actually just using the DS controller and playing off of my computer screen, because that's how everyone plays Pokemon. No, it is kind of nice to be playing this the legitimate way, though. Not using an emulator, it is nice. I think I enjoy it more. I feel a little bit more safe recording it like this. I feel like I have a lot more control over what's done when recording it this way, so this makes me very happy. Plus, I'm going to be able to play other Game Boy Advance games in the future, such as, especially games that require more timed inputs, such as Mario Kart and whatnot, that I'll be able to play and hopefully not screw it up. And then, of course, some DS games like other DS games, such as, like, there's other RPGs I own. Okamiden, I might be able to do that at some point. And, that's all very exciting. And, of course, I'll be able to jump back into the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I think we will do Red Rescue Team here in the future, because I really do enjoy the Mystery Dungeon games, and I absolutely love Red Rescue Team. First game I ever Let's Played, and I did it blind, and I really actually had a good time with it. I would love to jump back into it. Stop using String Shot, you guys! It's very rude. Tackle. You suck. You know what would honestly actually be the smart thing to do right now is to just focus on one Pokemon and level it up a lot for the gym. That would be probably a smart thing to do, especially with Nanani here, because she, well, I mean, the first gym is flying. She got Icy Wind. That would be pretty useful, but I suck, and I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy. I don't know. I think there's a trade-off I'm asking for, because if I just level her up, the only problem is then the rest of my team is going to be so much more of a pain to level up afterwards, and I'll just have to grind and grind and grind. And honestly, That's the big reason I don't like RPGs, is the grinding. I say that, and yet I play a game like Destiny, which is the biggest grind fest ever, but at least that's fun grinding. Just pressing A over and over and over is not my idea of a fun grind, and that's really why I'm not huge into RPGs, and I will admit that's probably my least favorite thing about Pokemon. I get tired while playing Pokemon. Pokemon puts me to sleep with its grinding. Like, it really does. Like, I play on a DS for like 10 minutes, and I'm just like, I'm about to go to bed now. I think I'm done. So this guy, oh yeah, that's right. He actually shares berries with us. So yeah, okay, I'll get his phone number. He's actually a useful person to talk to, at least somewhat useful. So yes, Pokeball. It'd be really nice to get a TM here at least. I don't know when we get our first TM. I think it might just be the first gym, unfortunately. But anyway, oh, we got a Pidgey here. Oh, that's great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna skip this fight. That defense stat, though, it's the most lovely thing ever. Alright, let's switch over to Umbreon. And actually, Glaceon's already halfway to level 8 as well, which is kind of nice. Let's see, what do you got to say? Find a good Pokemon in Dark Cave, I'm going to raise it and take on Falkner, leader of Violet City's gym. I don't even want to know what you found, because honestly, I don't care. Oh, hi, Lyra. How you doing, girl? Knew it was you, Levi. How'd you get past me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Levi. The Versus Recorder. I believe this can be used to redo fights. I record your Pokemon. Or maybe it's not. Maybe. Oh, that's the Versus Seeker. Is what that is, I believe. Yes. Okay, yeah. So it can record Pokemon battles. You can watch blah, 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 all that fun stuff. So welcome to Violet City, everybody. The very first major city in the game. This is where we'll be finding the very first gym. However, before we can get to the gym, there is a certain Pokemon Tower that we have to climb, where we will be fighting so many Bellsprout and Ghastly. I think Ghastly's in it, but mostly Bellsprout. Oh my gosh. Bellsprout for days. It's going to be fun, and it's also going to be really fun to level up my Vaporeon in. Alright, so yes, this is Violet City. As far as interesting things we can get inside the houses, I'm not really too sure of many. Let's see, the Pokemon School might have something. But I guess we could just take a look around and talk to people. Some berries can restore Pokemon its health. That's cool. Taking notes to the teacher. There are copies from the blackboard too. We have what are called abilities. Yeah. Okay, abilities are all nice. And then let's see. Hey, you, I know it's a little simple. You like to join a group? If you join a group, you can compete or cooperate with fellow members. No. But thank you. What about you? Scott is holding something. Nope. Okay. Why would you trade away your best Pokemon, you freaking idiot? I don't know. So there's the gym right here. Violet City Pokemon Gym, Leader Falkner, the elegant master of flying Pokemon, which is the first thing we're going to deal with, and have probably 0 type advantages against, which is going to make it a very fun time. But, yeah, we're going to just take a look around, do a little bit of exploring. Do you have Bellsprout? I want to trade it for my Onix. Now, that is actually a pretty good trade to make. You can actually couch Bellsprout earlier, and the reason that's a good trade to make is because Onix is going to kick some serious butt in Falkner's gym. So, if you're not, already set with your team, or you at least just want something to carry you through that gym, that's actually not a bad idea. Just make sure you level that thing up a little bit, because, I mean, it's not going to be useful if it's like level 6. Trust me. Alright, so welcome to Sprout Tower. Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the middle pillar here. That does not look like a Bellsprout. That just looks like a wooden strut. You are lying to me. People are training upstairs because the pillar's shaking? Huh. Sprout Tower was built long ago as a place for Pokemon training. Okay, and then you. Only those who reach the top will receive a wonderful move. Okay, then. Well, that's got me a little bit interested. However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. And so we have our first battle here in the Sprout Tower. And it's against a guy who's going to have just 3 Bellsprout. Because, again, like I said, all you're going to see in here, frickin' Bellsprout. They are everywhere in this darn place. But yeah, it's okay. We're just going to battle our way through. We're just going to tackle our way through. And we're going to do it with Vine Whip. Because that's all these things frickin' know. It's going to do 1 damage. Because Umbreon is a tank. But, again, my Vaporeon's going to hate this place. And I'm probably not even going to be able to use him in here. Because, yeah, it would kick his butt. Gosh dang it, Tackle's accuracy. That is the most frustrating thing about the Tackle in these earlier games. It's like, dude, you'd think, I mean, if Scratch is 100% accurate, why can't Tackle be? Why does that 5% have to be there? At least it's given 54 experience points. I can't really complain about that. I mean, that actually gets me pretty much to halfway to a level up from just one Bellsprout, so that's not too bad. I will admit, though, so talking about Soul Silver a second, I am really glad. I really like this remake, okay? I'm not really the biggest fan of remakes in general, but I think Pokemon's one of the few games that does it well. Like, but not in every instance. There are some that I don't care for. I love Leaf Green and Fire Red because they add a lot. I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I probably have more of a bias towards this one just because it allowed me to experience Gen 2 for the first time. But, oh, geez, that was nice. But it really doesn't add a whole lot. Like, it has a Battle Frontier, and then it adds the Poke-Athlon or whatever. It has that, and that's like it. At least that I can think of off the top of my head. And aside from that, there's not really else it adds. But, I mean, I still like it. And then you got ones like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. And again, I might be biased just because I love the originals so much for the Game Boy Advance. But I don't know, something about that one, I did not like it. I couldn't like it. I really didn't. Like, I felt like it, they changed too much in the wrong ways. Like, Mauville City, for instance. It's like, bro, why do you gotta just turn that city into just a giant shopping mall? That's dumb. That's not what it was about. It really wasn't. Like, I don't know. I mean, the Delta episode was cool. If I ever decide to do the remake, maybe I'll talk about it. But I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm probably gonna end up just doing straight up Emerald, because I love Emerald. I really, really love Emerald, and I love the Battle Frontier, and I'd love to be able to show that off. So if I ever if and when I ever get around to doing those games, I'll probably just stick to the originals. Also, because I really still don't have a method of capturing with 3DS yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh my gosh, Bellsprout, man, just everywhere. It's quite ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is probably the reason I was like, when I first saw Gen 2, I was so turned off by it, because I was just like, okay, I get that Pokemon's grinding, but you seriously, at the beginning of the game, fight nothing but Bellsprout for a whole 30 minutes? Really? Oh gosh. Like, it's like broadcasting, hey, big grind fest here. That's what it feels like anyway. Alright, one more Bellsprout, that should get Leo up to level 8. And then I will be able to end this video. And then the next video, more Sprout Tower, more Bellsprout. Woo! Fun, fun, fun. Gosh, at least, it'd be nice if they had something other than Vine Whip. I mean, I guess they have... No, I guess that's all they have is Vine Whip. Just Vine Whip. Just Vine Whip. Okay, you're dead. Let's end this video. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. The next episode, we're going to be continuing through the Sprout Tower. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.